Sagittarius friends, thanks for joining me. It's Terra My Love. I'm David. I'm Sagittarius. I feel like I'm in one of those self-help groups. Hi, I'm David, and I'm a Sagittarius. Welcome, David. Okay, Ethereal Visions Tarot deck. Starting out, so I'll let you know what we're using here. If I have to clarify, I'm going to try something different. Use the Klimt art deck here. So we'll clarify with a full deck. Kind of what I bought it for. I don't know if I want to use it. It's neat, but it's kind of small, which is perfect for clarifying and very different. Sagittarius like different usually, right? So this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. We're reading here for whoever's on your mind. Excuse me, I have a frog in my throat today. And then you're on the Mexico Gulf Beach, a special beach edition. Um, Look at you and your person and get some advice from Spirit here. This is the heart spread that I primarily use. I appreciate your likes and thank everyone for subscribing. That's been awesome. This is you. Devil made me do it. Okay, let's not freak out. Um, Sometimes we gotta have that devil energy, man. But in terms of love and relationship, you're jonesing for someone. Most likely, what this is, that like obsessive feeling. In terms, not talking about drugs or anything. And wow, there's something going on because now your partner's coming in as death. So what a combination. Actually goes well. It goes well. I'm thinking of a meme. I wish I could flash it up on the screen from my mind because it's so perfect for this. hmm Let's see. So your person's coming in with the energy of transformation all over them. So in their natal chart, it's gonna be some kind of Pluto. I got the damn moon opposite Pluto opposite my moon right now, so they're dealing with something like this, some kind of significant, likely, and it's rough energy to come in, like they're right in the process of transforming, um, and then also it got to be just tremendous. If this is your reading, look, if there's not over the top sexual fireworks and passion and connection, I mean, like the best I've ever had, like probably it's not your reading because that's what this is going to be here. Now it could be a disaster. The meme I was thinking of was like crash dummies hugging, like literally, if you can imagine, and they're saying when you know the relationship won't work, but you're gonna do it anyway. I gotta say. Now, on the other hand, this got to be like a serious soul connection here. I mean, these are powerful energies, and there might be a reason why you're drawn to this. With the mirror effect. Maybe you're uh, dealing with the similar transit, or you have dealt with it, and whether even you know about astrology can draw you to them because they've been telling you the same stories. I lost my husband, I lost my wife, they cheated on me, and lost everything, and I had to get a new job and go back to school, and they transformed, and you're like, I relate to that, and the next thing you know, it's like you guys are making crazy passionate love somewhere, possibly here. And you're just going to be really drawn to them, like obsessively drawn to them, where you might normally not be. I think with this person you would be. Um, Definitely feeling that too. This is your reading. Very nice with the Chariot, Sag. This is your energy in response to this person once you get in the relationship. I gotta tell you, I'm trying to think other than maybe the star or the sun. I mean, there's not a lot of better cards that you could get, Sag, right now in response to them coming in with death and the chariot because it shows that you're really in touch with the big picture. You got a handle on this obsession. I think this obsession is sexual. And it doesn't actually have to be come in even with the all the scorpionic Pluto stuff of control and jealousy. I think it's just a passionate sexual affair, whatever's going on. I mean, it's like probably through the roof, but you've got it in perspective, and I think you see that the chariot is like in terms of the relationship, it's not knocking you off your spiritual game. You know that this is connected. You know this is a soulmate connection. You know that it's connected to your life purpose, to their life purpose. And it implies to me that you're going to kind of be there for their transformation. If in no other way, with you showing up as the chariot, you're showing up with this wisdom, with this insight, with this energy of being connected to your destiny, being really positive, and it's just a perfect energy to bring to a transformational process. No, um, let's see, and they're showing up as the lovers. Holy shit. Okay, let's stop for just a second and look at this. We have four cards in the heart spread, number one and number two. That's you and them. Kind of shows where you're at. I try to make a little distinction from how you're reacting to each other, kind of where you're at on your own, okay? And now, Major Kana. And then you in the relationship, number three, them in the relationship, number four, Major Kana, Chariot, and Lovers. If there was any doubt, they are all in. And I think that they are probably a very conscious person, too. And I think it's great that your sex burns down the house. Fuck it. It's supposed to. So they're all in. And I think this is them responding to you really as a soulmate. Because I tell you what, if you're going to talk about a soulmate reading, and I don't even want to go twin flames. It could be twin flames. I mean, I don't see a lot of conflict here. I see you guys being kind of simpatico here, and you're very much there for them at a very deep level. And goddamn, do they appreciate it? They all kind of appreciate it, so they're grateful. So they're coming in with the energy of gratitude. I mean, you can't get any better than that right now. Let's just stop right now and invite me to the marriage, guys. Now, this is your advice from Spirit in the relationship. I don't know, with the Page of Wands, and this is advice, I kind of get from this consider a child. And it's going to be a fire child, Aries or Leo or Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, fire dominant personality. Because it's just a good relationship here. There's no reason to think you're not mature people here. I don't really see it, but um, with this Page of Wands, I get to take into account whether they're your child, whether they're someone else's. Just take that into the equation. It's not like a warning, it's just what Spirit's saying. Okay, and the Magician, this is now this is your advice from Spirit if you're cross watching. And let's just say Sagittarius. This is like um, being given advice to go ahead and uh, do whatever they have to do to make it work, basically, because this is their advice for the relationship. So forget the Gemini part of it, and I don't think it's about manipulation, but they're basically being given advice that they can manipulate. They can pull out all the stops and do what they have to do. I mean, this could be in terms of extricating themselves from a past relationship or something like this, too. That's going on. Getting themselves free. Um, and you're just taking into account this person. If you're having this kind of feeling and stuff, if there is a little person in your life that's dependent on you and everything, of course it has an impact on them here. Um, and it's a classic, just cliche kind of read would be, you're dating this new person, and your little girl, little boy is like, what about mommy? What about daddy? And that type of thing. Just kind of keep that in mind. But what I see from the Magician too, cross watcher here of Sag, Sag, your person is going to make every accommodation for you and your child. You're going to make every accommodation for you and the person you're responsible for. They'll pull out all the stops. They'll do whatever needs to be done uh, to make this work, because man, they love you and they appreciate what you bring to their life, what you probably bring something no one else can do. Now, this is the advice from Spirit with the Nine of Swords here. I don't know, Spirit, help me. The High Priestess. Okay, I'm not done yet. The Six of Cups. The Nine of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Six of Cups. Clarifying. This is for what your advice is from Spirit. It's like some message here. It's a soulmate message. I think the High Priestess is delivering it. And the Nine of Swords, it's a very scary Nine of Swords. I swear to God, I've never had this in a reading before. This might be talking about like some kind of past life stuff. Now, it's going to be in your natal charts, your synastry charts as they relate to each other. It's going to be something significant, probably on the nodes of the moon, one or the other, like the sun or the moon on someone's node. Could be Mars or Venus. Um, and I even think like one or both of you might have some idea that this is the case, you know? And it could be maybe why your person, Sag, is willing to pull out all the stops at some deep, deep level is in the mix of your soul work as you've been going together. In some sense, the balance is your way, and not. I don't like to use the word "oh," but the energy's coming back towards you, and so they're in this giving way about them here. With the lover, just very yielding, very appreciative, head over heels for you. It kind of gives you a certain power. I hate to use power, but that's what it is. Like they're looking more to you for like the guidance. They really look up to you and everything. So there's something going on with the past life. Um, that if you're into that, maybe get a reading and see if there wasn't, probably like a death involved. And then with the Six of Cups is speaking to that soulmate here, and I think here it's purely about that feeling of the soulmate, that you're obviously feeling with these four major arcana lighting up the top of the heart spread. You're feeling this. Now, in terms of like advice from spirit, if you're your spiritual person here, this is a message I got. I don't do this. I know people do. Uh, you maybe need to have a cord cut or something. You need to kind of look into this. But it's not like a warning or anything. It's like you have an opportunity. You guys have come together. We're in the year 2021. This stuff is on YouTube for God's sakes. And so great. And so now you have an opportunity that you can find someone who does this kind of work and maybe go back and wow, think about it. Really, in a genuine way, bring in this past life stuff and see how it fits into what's going on now in your life here. The outcome. Thank you, Spirit. Dear God, thank you. Sag, the outcome. Yeah, fantastic. Look at this. Hmm. Ten of Cups. The perfect, fulfilling, happy relationship. So, really, I seriously need to get a picture of this. Um, Let me know about how this goes. And I'd love to hear about if you guys delve into the past life stuff. You may have already with this high priestess here. You may already know what I'm talking about, but then let me know. Thank you guys. Give me a like, and I do appreciate everybody subscribing. It means a lot.